Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like Texas has been in some type of a flash flooding emergency almost all day. And that situation has reared its head now that we are into the 5th of July. Plus, we are watching for a tropical storm developing and entering the Carolinas into Virginia. This is the second time this year that long range models showed a hurricane hitting somewhere around the USA. And then when that time frame comes, we get a flash flood emergency somewhere in south central Texas. Last time it was San Antonio. This time it is near Kerrville. Although now it has moved to the southeast. Breaking flash flood emergency slams Lake Travis, Texas. This was 8 minutes ago. The National Weather Service issued a flash flood emergency for western Travis County and eastern Burnett County till 5 a.m. 3 to 7 inches of rain have already fallen, with an additional 2 to 5 inches of rain possible, creating life-threatening conditions. So seek higher ground now, because the situation is bad, and it's been really bad all day. A stalled out front has kept all the rain pretty much in one spot for over 12 hours. So yeah, flash flood emergency issued for northwest Travis County and Lake Travis. This is a particularly dangerous situation. And so Round Rock, Austin, and everybody downstream of the river. Earlier, this was 9 hours ago, we had rainfall totals of over 11 inches in some areas, with a lot of rainfall in the general area. Flooding in Texas was linked to the convergence of two tropical moisture plumes, one from the eastern Pacific and another from the Gulf. This produced near record high atmospheric moisture. Global precipitate water levels have been running 3D highest on the record in recent months. And I'd put out a super duper alert. Today, Neptune went retrograde. So we were on the lookout for some super nasty flooding situation, and it happened right about here. And tonight, we are also tracking the tropical depression, which will probably become a tropical storm situation and head towards Charleston and North Charleston. But we had catastrophic flooding occurring across portions of Texas Hill Country this July 4th. The Llano River in Llano, Texas is currently, as of 5 p.m., over 109,000 cubic feet per second. And this was 5 hours ago. And it hit a summer camp. And there are still children missing from the summer camp. The LCRA now says that all 10 floodgates may need to open overnight as Starkey Dam to pass floodwater down to Lake Travis. There's a lot of water moving through LBJ and Marble Falls. A lot of debris will be flowing quickly with it. He says he'd hold off on boating or river floating for the rest of the weekend. You've got flooding in Mexico as well, and a new volcano eruption, the Telica volcano in Nicaragua, which is Central America, sending a giant ash plume up. It's just a super, really bad scene as the river level jumped an astronomical amount in a very short amount of time. And I keep saying the weather's going to be weird. You're going to have to keep your head on a swivel. Like you got the Antarctic is about to set new near record lows at negative 90 degrees Celsius. That's crazy. I hope everybody did have a good 4th of July who's not involved in major flooding. The energy's been off all day, in my opinion. But I hope you had a good day. But I hope you will pray for the 23 campers who are still missing, last I heard, as the river flood gauge went from 5 feet to 28 feet in 9 minutes. And there has been some debate over whether or not this was properly warned. Some people were saying they put a warning out for 12 hours in advance. I think I saw the first warning about 10 p.m. last night, but it was like one model that said one area might get 10 inches. I feel guilty for not reporting on it. But, like I keep saying, we are now in a zone economically where, dude, you're going to have to personally stay aware of the weather situation like never before. A lot of people get into semantics about hurricanes, what qualifies as a hurricane, but this basically was like a land hurricane, almost like a smaller Harvey that just kind of sat in one spot for quite a while. Texas, I got to say, Mother Nature operates in patterns and seasons. And so it seems like we're definitely under the gun for more flooding and possibly hurricanes this year. Yeah, 0 to 27 feet in a matter of 4 hours. Double-digit lives have been lost. And there are still double-digit people missing. So prayers up to all the families who are affected. I know that some of the kids at the summer camp have been found as late as 12 hours after the major flooding hit. So hopefully there will be more miracles. As first responders continue to search for missing people, and we have the ongoing situation now. And technically, we're on Thor News Red Alert through the 8th at a minimum. As Uranus is about to switch from Taurus to Gemini, and Saturn will go retrograde in a day or two. All right. Stay cool. Prayers up. And God bless everyone.